so we're finally tuning the GTR. We just put down the first pull on the dyno, and it made like 300 wheel horsepower and like 270 wheel torque on 91. So we'll see if he does a couple more. That's kind of where we expected a relatively stock GTR to be on pump, and then we're gonna put some ethanol in it and see what she does. But so far the car sounds amazing. It seems like it's running really well. It is so much louder than before. We put a Tomei cat back on and it sounds wonderful. So we are beyond stoked, super excited. Fingers crossed the car keeps running good, and we'll see what she puts down on ethanol. So thanks guys. So we are done with the pump gas tune. It made like 301 and like 270 for torque on pump gas, and the tuner is really happy with everything. Car's running really well, so now we're gonna throw E85 in it and see what it makes. I'm really hoping for like 340 maybe. I don't know, I'd love to see 350, but I think that's a stretch on where we're at with the other mods, but I don't know, we'll see. So keep you guys posted. All right, boys, 328 wheel horsepower and 288 wheel torque on 10 PSI. So it's still on low boost. It is on E85 right now. They're gonna turn it up to like 15 here. There's gonna be a few pulls in between that, but we're shooting for 15 PSI. Who knows what we're gonna make for power, but it's going up, so that's good. That keep coming up, and the car's been running rich with our vacuum leaks we used to have, and then it was lean for a little bit, and so we're just gonna throw new plugs in it, see if that clears it up, and then keep trying to put some power down. Alrighty guys, So I'm not sure if you can hear in like the dyno poles, but they were getting like a weird lean pop up top, and the tuner wasn't really sure what it is. He's never had our car hasn't done that before, and he hasn't experienced that before. So they found that the ITBs, the individual throttle bodies, were a little bit out of sync. So they're going to readjust those, and then hopefully we won't have that pop, because basically what's happening is it's going lean in one cylinder, and obviously that's not a good thing to have. So they're going to do that. We're running to grab a snack at the gas station, and then we'll be back, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we can see final numbers on ethanol. Otherwise, it could possibly be a wastegate's not opening all the way on one turbo, and that it's causing back pressure from the other turbo. So a couple things to look at and diagnose. If you're familiar with what was going on in the past with the car, we had some issues where the boost controller wasn't hooked up and the wastegates were actually never opening on the turbo, so it was just at gate pressure. So maybe they haven't been in use for a long time, you know, however the previous owner had the car set up, and they're having some issues sticking or something, but I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully the recalibration of the throttle bodies will clean it up, and then we'll be good to go. But I guess we'll find out. Alright guys, so at this point we were not clearing up the pops. It was evident that there was something else going on with the ITBs. We kind of found that we were out of adjustment up top, and you have to get to the adjustments down below, which is much more of a hefty task. So we decided to play it safe and kind of call it for the night. No reason to keep leaning out the car just to make a couple more horsepower. On pump gas, we were able to finalize that tune, but we will be back to see what she fully makes on ethanol. Alrighty guys, we are home with the GTR. Unfortunately, we yet again ran into another issue, and basically, to simplify things and sum it up real quick for you, we're having some issues with the individual throttle bodies, the ITBs. They are out of sync, and it's causing some lean pops up top, and so we're kind of scared to push it any further. There's adjustments you can do on top of like kind of the manifold, and there's also adjustments underneath. The adjustments up top are maxed out, and so we basically need to take the entire intake manifold off again to get at those adjustments underneath. Now that's like an 8-hour job, so it's not something that you can just do really easy. So to simplify things, we're going to purchase a Greddy intake manifold, and that will eliminate the ITBs, and at the end of it, it'll have that singular throttle body. So for future use, it should make the car easier to work on. We should have less things that could potentially go wrong and things like that. So we're excited to get that ordered. Hopefully it doesn't take too long because of COVID. And then we're going to replace some coolant lines that are down under there as well. And then we should be ready to go, finalize our E-tune, and see what it makes on E85. But for now, we settled at 330-ish, I think, wheel horsepower, and 270, 280 wheel torque or something like that. I'll pop a picture in here on pump gas. So overall, not bad. Over 100 horsepower increase almost from where we were at before with our big old vacuum leaks and that kind of stuff. So we're excited to get those new parts in and then see what it does on ethanol. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. With the Tomei, the car sounds incredible. It sounds like a completely different car. I can't get enough of those pops and revs. So I hope you guys enjoyed the footage, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks, guys.